Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above-only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House. Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. What's up?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, we are on the same time zone for a
Oh
change.
God, I didn't even think about that. Oh snap! That's how you doing, girl?
I am doing good at the same time as you,
Wow.
even though we are in the same time zone, we are still not in the same place.
First time ever, right?
Right? Go figure.
Because I'm in northern and you're in southern, and that never was. That never existed.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Go figure. It had to start sometime.
So how's it feel to not be in the future?
It's so hard. It's so hard to just be.
Is it to be?
I'm just being. I'm not in the future anymore.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel superior anymore.
Oh
Like
no.
I know things that she doesn't.
Oh, like you knew like more because you were like
Exactly, because it happened
out
first.
there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I told myself,
Word. Whatever works.
thank you. Thank you very
That's
much.
beautiful. Yeah.
Man, we had a great podcast last time.
We did. It was deep down.
I was really feeling that. And
Yes.
other people were really feeling that because, we get in that place where shoot, you're always the one.
Yeah. It's a real one. I got a lot of text back on that one.
Mm-hmm. It's because nobody talks about it.
No, no. Look, this is it. We always talk about the inner circle.
Yes.
So like a lot of the people who will be texting you are your inner circle, right? They're strong. So
Exactly.
they know.
So they know the struggle.
They know the
They
struggle.
know the struggle of always being the one that everybody goes to, but then you get to that place to where I need some help.
Yeah.
And I don't know where to go.
Yeah. 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 You're a leader and it's a trip too because you raised leaders, right? And that's just part of the dynamic. But we, like you said, we never talk about where do the leaders go.
Yeah. You stand alone a lot of the time.
Right. And that's what we're taught, right? That leadership is a very lonely spot.
Right.
You know,
But
like the
doesn't have,
Bible says it too with the eye of the needle,
yeah.
you know.
Who will enter in?
Yes. So when we enter in, dog, is there gonna be somebody there for us?
It's like the gate is narrow for these guys, and it's wide open for all these other people. But if you're on the top realm, the gate is it's narrow. It's hard to get through.
But when we get over there,
But when you get through it,
are there
you'll be there.
refreshments?
There's some cookies,
Is there some Kool-Aid?
some scones or something.
Can I have a little something like some chocolate,
Uh,
peanut butter ice cream?
a
That's
little
all I'm asking.
pastry, a little chocolate Danish.
Something.
That would be good.
Till we get something now.
That would be good. So today we're going to piggyback off of that. Now that you found out that you need somebody to bring your stuff to every now and then, what do we do with it? So
Yeah.
we got 3 questions.
Oh, do you want to just like put all three out and then
Let's do it.
like that? Yeah.
Do
Okay.
it. We could do it.
All right.
Not. Why not?
Let's.
Let's
Okay.
do it. You want to do it?
I want to do it. So the first questionte that we thought about in the cities, the second cities, what do we call this?
Learning to receive.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. With that said, why is it so hard to ask for help number one, right?
That's a good
Number
one.
two is, what does healthy support actually look like?
Mm,
That's a good one.
that's a good
And then number three, how, do we begin to receive?
Yeah, that's a loaded.
That, yeah,
That's a loaded one.
that takes action. Okay.
Yes. Well, let's start off with number one. Why is it so hard to ask for help?
I have a theory.
You have a theory?
I do.
I have a theory.
I
You have
do.
a theory?
I look at our theory. Okay, that's all I can look at. And I look at the theory that, okay, so as young adults, you have your parents, kind of. And then you have your teachers. And then as you're moving towards being a parent, and then your parents, you got kids, you had a husband. We both had a husband. That's who we went to, right? And then as we go forward, they're not there. So, but your kids, you can't really go to them because they're young. And then now they're older. But still, can we go to them? For
Nah.
some things, you can't. For some things, I can't. And I'm learning to, because my daughters are older. My son is old. My sons are older. So
Yeah,
I
I mean, they
actually
have
have a
experienced some
communication.
things.
But yeah, as far as that development of my inner circle,
Mm-hmm.
that's was huge. That's when that became huge for me. That's where I go for help. And that's very tiny because it's the inner, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of it is me going to the Lord. I'll discuss stuff with you. Don't go too much further outside of that, which is fine because I'm not a person that just just spreads it all over the world.
Everywhere. I don't know. I think one of the reasons why I don't think people ask for help is because they're used to, for one,
Being the
everybody
help, right?
everybody looking to them to be the help.
Yes.
And so you get in this, it's kind of like a pastor in a way.
Ooh.
Pastors don't go and talk to people because they're expected to know all the stuff. They're not
Mm,
expected to have any issues because they're pastor. And so I think when you get into that place to where, you're the one that everybody is used to going to, you don't want anybody to think that you don't know or that you're
oh,
having issues.
yeah.
It's this platform that you're on that, I can't ask for help because I'm supposed to be the one that knows.
Oh.
So if I'm the one that's supposed to know, I can't tell them I don't know. What's that gonna look like? So it's kind of like a pride thing
Catch
in a
that
way.
catch 22.
It's I think it turns into kind of like a pride thing
Hmm.
because you don't want people to perceive you as not being in control.
I don't know.
I would think that that would be a big one for a lot of people. And then another one is
Hmm.
you're you've you're used to people not being there for you.
Yeah, I think
I know
that's
that's a big one because
I,
I've had times where, I was looking for people to be a support and then they weren't. So you don't want to get disappointed.
yeah. And that's what that's a brain thing. You don't
Yeah.
want to reach
Like
out
I
because you don't
can't,
want to get hurt again.
yeah, I can't ask them because I asked before and it's like nothing happened.
Yeah. See,
Or
that's
they
my
they
area.
messed me over.
Yeah. That I think that's more the thing for me. And for me, I think it was more like learning how to communicate as far as communicate outside that circle.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that I think a lot of it for me was just I needed to process all the stuff that was happening to be able to communicate it correctly,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I wasn't there yet to be able to say stuff out loud. Like when,
Yeah, if you're used to holding things in,
yeah,
and then it's hard to say, hey, this is what's going on with me because you're used to
yeah,
carrying the burden.
yes. And like I don't, the words haven't been like formed yet. Like your body is on fight or flight mode,
Mm-hmm.
so you haven't had the time to just be able to like, okay, like what was
Yeah, if you're
that?
in
What
that
really was that
protection mode
protection mode? Yeah,
of, I gotta cover myself because I don't
yeah,
know what these other people are gonna do.
yeah. And I like that you said that because I think that that has a lot to do with why it's hard to ask for help too, because you almost do have to go back to your childhood, and like me, I just
It's
always I
humbling.
kind of kept it in.
Yeah, it's very humbling, which is why I think, pride has a lot to do with it,
Mm,
which, the Bible talks a lot about pride and the things that come with it. We usually get a fall before
yeah,
before
before, yeah,
pride
yeah.
because you didn't reach out.
Yeah, but then who do you reach out to?
Yeah,
That's the question. So, like for me, I'm gonna like literally. There's some things I need to just like really unpack and put in the correct box, I should say. And I'm ready to do that now. So I'm looking for a counselor,
that's good.
for that. And because that's it, I don't want to. The part that's hard for that part of it is that I'm going to be communicating with somebody I don't know.
Right.
So I don't want to feel because I'm used to the rejection. I don't want to feel that if that person says, "Okay, our time is up," I'm gonna be like, "Bitch, what?" That will just like shut me down, because it took so long to just get to the point where you can communicate how
So
you
that
feel.
goes into another one of the things of why we don't reach out is because you're afraid of rejection.
Yeah, you're used to rejection. That's a normal for it.
Mhm.
So your feelings are always kind of disregarded, and so for me to go to a counselor, that's a big step for me, but that means that's an emotional step for me.
Yeah. But
And
that
like,
goes into, our number two of the safe spaces to go for help, to get
yeah,
support.
yeah, that's why I'm just gonna go for a counselor first.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, let's get into the second one. What are some healthy places of support?
Hmm.
Counseling is definitely one of them,
Right.
especially if you don't have somebody that you can, just sit down and readily talk to. But even if you do, you know, there's a purpose
Hmm.
because they're going to ask the questions that people don't want to answer.
Yeah. And you know what, too? They're gonna give me probably some skills that I never thought about,
Absolutely.
some arsenal that I never really thought about, doing.
So, when you're looking for, what is healthy support? Counseling is definitely, one of the ones to go to because these are the people that are trained to help you unpack the things that you've buried away for so long.
Yes. And I think that they will know how to ask stuff in a way that I would have thought to ask. That'll make things come me think,
Oh,
back a little further or like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
They know how
because
to they know how to get in.
the fact that they don't know you, they're
It's
not
quite
trying to
good.
spare your feelings.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like you might have somebody that, is your closest confidant and stuff, but it's like they're gonna tiptoe around stuff because they don't want to see you hurt.
Yeah.
But with a counselor, that's their job to dig deep. and
Yes.
unpack all the things that we don't want to unpack.
Right. Right. And you know, we were talking about in one of the episodes where to walk into the room and to like go through with like a fine tooth comb or something where you thought it was clean and
Mhm.
you're finding stuff in the little corners.
Yeah,
That's what I'm bringing to the
right.
counselor. See what I'm saying?
And that's important because
Yeah.
that's the stuff that heals.
Yes. And that's the stuff that sneaks up that Satan can use to trip me up. And
Because
I,
as long as it's packed away, he can always unpack it and dig it
yeah,
up
yeah,
and use it.
yeah. And I'm going to take away everything away that he can use.
Yep, it's like all the bags are unpacked, so everything is laid out. There's nothing you can use anymore
Yes.
because it's all out here on the table.
Yeah.
We
I
can all
seize it.
see it.
I seize it and I
We can
sweat it.
all see it. So counseling, coaching, those are good sources of support when you're trying to figure out how to get the support that you need.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that's of course, that's part of world world answers.
Hmm.
But of course, the first place we want to go is to Jesus because
Oh, for sure.
it's
We've
like
been doing
that's the
that.
one. That's the one. But it's
And the
like
counselor will not be a Christian. I'll tell you that.
exactly. But it's like Jesus is gonna be the one that's gonna be able to help you open the doors for the professionals to come in because on our own, that door
Mhm.
slams shut.
Right. Right.
Like it's slammed shut, the deadbolt is on, and there's, the big one that you locked over the door,
Oh.
the barricade, the
Yes.
barricade, the lock, the deadbolt is on. But when you had the Lord inside of you, He's the one, the Holy Spirit will come in and help you unlock those doors so somebody else can come in and help you unpack all that stuff.
Yes. And diddy witty.
And people don't want to do that because counseling, thankfully now, it's
Accept it.
more acceptable, but there's still a whole lot of people that are like, I don't want anybody digging around in my life and
Well, you know what, too? It's easier to get to because
yeah,
before it wasn't easy to find that kind of stuff and for it to
exactly,
be affordable.
exactly.
Okay. And now it's like,
Only a select few had access to that before,
yeah, your jobs will offer that stuff
but
now.
now people are seeing, hey, this is important.
Yeah.
People need some help.
Yeah. And I think one of my big things is the work piece that I need to undo is that stuff from the university stuff. I have to unpack that,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's because that was like manipulation and
Oh yeah, and
that
people want
was
to do
just
that.
like I was thinking about it and I was just like, that was some crazy crap when you're going through somebody else's major league debt and you're dealing with their transparency and you can't even read the email that comes out every like Friday right before you leave to go home email every oh yeah, they don't want you to read it the whole week and try to digest it and get it, and
Oh
it's
no,
in language
it's like the
that you
workplace.
can't understand. It's like somebody went to school to learn how to talk like that.
Oh yeah, they're there to get their job done, not
Yeah.
yours.
But no, just the language that was used. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I remember when we all would get emails and they're explaining what's going on, but you couldn't understand it.
Right.
And I had one friend, she could break it down and she would just because it would take all day to read the email the whole weekend because you couldn't like understand it. It was like,
And the
what are
legalese.
they trying to say? And then we're just like, wow. And then the third provost came in, and this is when they were down to where they got to like sweep, like get rid of everything, like properties, all this stuff like that. And all of a sudden, the language changed, and it was like in layman's terms. And we were like, I literally just read that and understood exactly what it meant. Like, oh my God, somebody has a job trying to make you not understand this.
Well, yeah.
So you
Because
don't
they're
put and leave
protecting
because
themselves.
like what?
It's like they're protecting themselves. They're not there
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, when anytime you're dealing with manipulative people, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your marriage or your relationships, friendships, whatever, anytime you're dealing with people who are manipulators, you gotta
Yeah.
attack all that stuff. It's not
Yeah.
healthy. It's not healthy at all.
Mm-mm. No.
And then we
Wow.
talked about, having somebody in your life that you can be messy with.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that we come in contact with. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that, you throw the word friend loosely around with, but you don't really have a lot of friends.
No.
You
And if
really
you
don't.
really, really narrow, even the people who think they have 50 million trillion friends,
No.
if you narrow it all the way down, you got one good one.
Yeah. I mean, if you have like one
Is
or
that about
two
the right or die?
really good people in your life, that is a blessing.
Yes.
That is a blessing because you have people that think that they need to have people around them all the time, and it's like that's
Entourage?
not true.
Like
That's
an
not
entourage.
that's not the truth.
No. Mm-mm.
That's not
You
the
don't
truth.
need all those
You
yes
have,
men, huh?
when you have a friend, you can like not see each other for years, and it's like if you get together, it's like no time ever passed.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like they know all about you and you know all about them. And it's like, like we said, you can show up raggedy. And they're like, I got you.
No makeup on.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
think, women are a lot better at that than men are.
Mm. Yeah.
Men, they got their boys that they hang with and everything, but women are really good at making connections with
Yeah.
each.
Well, we were also made like that, so
Yeah.
you
So
know.
it's like, you have your girl and it's like
There you go.
I
Ride
can
or
bring my
die.
I can bring my burdens there.
Yes. Yes. And not be judged.
Yeah, that's the key right there
That's it.
because you just can't talk about anything to anybody because they're gonna be looking at you and then they're like, see, I
Mhm.
do that. Mhm. You don't need that. You don't
No.
need that.
No.
You don't need that. Not when you're trying to keep yourself together.
Right. Right. I'm glad that man, I'm so glad the Lord gave me you in my life for that.
Dude, yeah.
Ride or die because we've been friends for so long and not just like confidant friend like oh yeah I know her no
Hey,
like
what's up, girl? Hey, man.
friends really like
Well,
sisters.
yeah, it goes from that natural realm into family,
Yes.
and that's when you got somebody.
And when you don't have to say nothing
Yeah.
like okay I something's up let me call
Yep.
like right I mean we didn't even know each other were having babies we just called the hospital we just knew
It's like something's up.
something's up let me call the
Yeah, because
hospital
you're connected with
there's a
somebody.
connection yeah
You're connected with somebody, and that is a safe space.
yes
That
yes
is some place where, you can just be you. And I think when you're a strong person, when you're in a leadership position or something, you need to have people in your life that you can just be you,
yes
where you don't have to feel like you have to be a certain way or perform, but you can just be you.
be you yeah and I would definitely put that out to any pastors that are out there
Yeah, you
because
have to have somebody.
you got to have and I know a lot of pastors are like married if they are or whatever they have their wife but there needs to be also somebody else
You gotta have somebody outside.
that one that's your one person that can check you
Somebody that's gonna be real with you
yeah
and call you on the carpet when you need it.
yeah
Not just like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. No.
Yeah, no. Like,
No.
what? Like, nah, you ain't doing that. Reel it in.
And it's like, you can get upset and still be okay.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
they didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they did. They said it because they care.
And this we aren't doing this like series to scare you. This is a leadership conversation.
This is to free,
This this is
free
this
you.
this series is literally really for leaders, and I have to say that because that is a place where most of my friends are, and Steph is for sure, and that's why we get along so great. It's because I have somebody that, without me communicating, can understand the journey of the leadership situation, right?
Right.
Because there's ways that you can't be in public. You can't go outside all raggedy daggedy, and you can't go to work down and bringing your crap to work, and that's just, there's stuff you just is a no that
Yeah.
you
Well, you
can't do.
hold yourself in a place of excellence.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And
And
so you're
there's just stuff you don't
operating.
do. And it's
Right.
not because you can't do it, it's because you don't want to,
Yeah,
because
you don't.
you know it's gonna bring everybody around you down.
And it doesn't feel I don't even know how to say it. It doesn't feel normal. I don't know how to say it. It's, how God says, I'll raise you up
Yeah.
in the way you need to go. And because and you've always gone to him, he's who's like raises you inside of you.
Yeah.
And
It, it
so
it's
he
almost
gives you
like
the desires of his heart too, right? And so that desire doesn't even like pop into my head to,
because it's in your heart to lift other people.
yeah,
And I don't know, I think it's just something that some people are just born with because that's their call.
yes,
Their call is to be a encourager or a motivator, an inspiration to the people around them. It's
yeah,
just, some people are called to, you know, be educators or teachers. Some people are called to be, the ones that entertain or whatever. And
mhm,
and there's other people who are called to encourage and lift.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And so if that's your call, then you have to be able to operate it. Just like, with pastors, if that is
mm,
your call, you have to operate in it, and you don't conduct yourself the way other people do.
right,
That doesn't mean that you're not normal and human and you don't like to have fun like everybody else, but it's like, you're not going to be out of the club
yeah. The-
popping shots. That's just not going to be you.
Wait, there is something. Okay, this is petty. This might be a little, I don't know, but there's just, it's something that just gets like, and about the job I have right now. And okay, you guys might be like say that's stupid, but to me, it screams. So we have a break room, right? And you'll go into the break room, and to me, management is your leadership, right? That's your supposed to be your leadership team. And to the life of me, I'm just like, you should not be eating in here with employees. Like, you should. I don't know why I think that, but it's because I look at a break room as where
Interesting.
because I look at a break room as a place where employees go to debrief for that
Mhm.
15 minutes,
Uh-huh.
right? So how do you debrief if your management is in there eating or watching their phone on their break, right? So how do they debrief because they can't really have conversation with you like you would at a break room, because in the break room they're cussing and doing their thing, and then they walk out. Okay, how are you today? They're doing their thing. I mean, it's a whole different dynamic. And then when you have your leadership in there, you have to be like there. You see that everybody's like this, and it's just like
It's
It's just like it's those little things that I look at, and it like takes away from management to me because then it puts you on the same level as me or as an employee. And it's just like
I
you
don't
need to be
know, man.
somebody that I can go to as far as my job.
I don't know, man. I feel like you can do both. I feel like you can carry yourself in a way that people look up to you, but still you can say, you can show that I'm accessible without, being different. But I
Hmm.
get it at the same time to where, you know, if you're just employee, you want to have your little place to blow off your steam and whatnot. But ah, it's
That's difficult. Ah, something to think about. That's like,
it's the iffy thing because I never want to think as a manager in someone in leadership position. I never want to be like
well,
you
that's why
know
they always have open door policies and the
yeah.
door is open.
I never want to be like, I'm above you, you're beneath me kind of thing. Or
I understand
I
that
don't even
part.
want you to think that way.
Yeah. Well, I understand that part because normally they will have their door open. That's what that's for. I have an open door policy, so their door is open. But when it comes to like that debriefing, cool down minute for a second, you don't need to be in there.
Yeah, I
To
feel
me.
like I don't know. I feel like you can you can do your job and still be present.
Yeah. You can do your job. I'm talking about your break.
I think
You
I
only
don't
get
know.
15 minutes.
It's like for me, it's like I could always be around everybody, but they still know who I am.
Yes. That's because
And
you
I'm
were,
respecting you in your space as who you are. I'm not trying to change you. I'm not trying to tell you how to act. You can do
that's
what you want to
because
do.
you're a leader.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. But
Yeah, they're
I can
not.
still be here,
They're not.
but
They're
you can trust that. And that's not the case with every leadership. But
not.
that's not the case with every leadership. But
Right.
everything that I've tried to do, that I've always let people know, I'm not judging you. You can do what you need to do as long as it's not making us look crazy. So if you're making us look crazy, that's when we have a problem.
Yeah, that was one of the little things.
But you
I
can be
just had to get that off my chest.
you
That's
can be
like,
you. I want you to be you.
yeah. Other jobs I could do. This one is just like, what?
I get, it depends on your clientele too. And then,
Right, 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 right.
yeah, and then with that, sometimes if your clientele is a little janky, sometimes they need to be around you so they can learn how to come up and
The leader, if the leadership team
lose
is
some of the jankiness.
yeah, janky. Right, there you go.
Sometimes, hey, if you're around people that are higher up than you, that are thinking at a higher level, it'll bring you up.
Oh
So,
yeah, then you can communicate with them. It's great. You can learn. You can there's stuff you can learn from them and everything. But yeah, when
so we
I
got
just
our
it was just on the back of my
it
mind.
was a, it was a, it was in there.
Yeah, it was. It was there. It
It's
was
the
in there. It's
situationals.
where do you go when you need to talk and hear it? Just like I said, who do you talk to?
Right, right, right. If your leadership is janky, you want to go in there and talk about them. But so that's
No,
not
I
good.
don't want to talk about them. I just want to like be in there quiet or whatever, and then just feel comfortable because you feel other people's tension. So
Yeah.
it's like then now I'm like, should I go to the car? Should I go outside?
But
Just I only
again,
get 15
again,
minutes.
that's the whole thing, if your leadership is good, then you don't have to worry about
Well,
that.
I
That's only something you have to
have
worry
never
about when you
experienced that,
have
but
bad
yes,
leadership. Because when they're good, you don't need to get away from them. But when
exactly. You
they're
want
not,
them around.
yeah. You're like, I don't want to see your face.
Oh, no, they're nice, but it. mm.
It's a thing.
It's because it's just
It's a thing.
yeah, I would have designed it that way. But anyway, yeah.
So, how do we go about learning how to receive? the help.
That's the Jesus part.
I think
That's
I
the
think
that's the Jesus piece.
first of all, you have to acknowledge the fact that
Exactly.
you need it.
Yes.
That's
That
huge.
means you put in the work to get there.
Yeah. It's like you can't receive something unless you first recognize that you need it.
You need it.
Need it. It's like I'm not an island by myself.
No. And
I
what's the
need
other word I
people.
said? I'm not invisible.
Yeah, it's like we were designed to have community. It's like the Lord said in the beginning, it wasn't good for the one dude to be alone.
No.
I'm gonna make you somebody for you. So it's like we were designed to have community. We were designed to have support. So to say that I don't need it, I'm good by myself, you're missing the point. You need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. There's a
So
lot of growing that you miss out on. And like I said, to get to that point, it takes that personal work, a little
yeah.
bit of work to
Hmm.
get there. And that's that Jesus time. With him and him opening the Holy Spirit opening that up so you can kind of see some of the hidden spots of where and how it started and where it got to, and you get to timeline it out and you're like, oh snap, it's
So
been
it
that
might look
long.
like
you
it
know
might look like, when somebody says, how you doing? And our automatic response is, I'm good. I'm fine.
yeah,
It might start with saying, today is kind of rough.
yeah.
And stuff
But
happens.
that being said too, you as who we are, you wouldn't say that to just anybody.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't just say that to just like anybody that asked me that, because I really don't feel I can have a conversation with you. If I feel I can have a conversation with you, then I will say what you just said.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
somebody trusted because
Yes, true.
a
Yeah.
lot of time I know a lot of times the default answer is I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm fine. Yeah,
Like, oh, I'm
everything's
good. How are
fine.
you? Yeah.
Everything's good.
Because I have layers. So like when I'm walking out or whatever, let's say you have your layers on, and then when that person comes to me and you're not like a confidant, and you ask me that, then I'm only going to give you my first layer.
Yeah.
And then it
Like,
matters where you
oh
are
God.
in the line to get to where, like, I would actually say, yeah, I'm not doing good right now.
Yeah. Or maybe, a lighter version of that is like, things are a little rough today, but it's okay because I'm working through it.
Mm.
Just to be able to voice it
Mm.
instead of hiding. Like,
Yeah, I don't hide it. I'm just not, that doesn't come to mind to even, like, literally, you're not, that's like, if I'm, like if Riley came up and asked me, I was like, it's not something, it doesn't even come to mind to say that.
right. Well,
And I don't say I'm fine, I'm like, oh, I'm good. How are you? I'll flip it, but I don't even know I'm flipping it.
yeah.
That's the thing. But I mean, if I'm
It's
going through
a
something, it's
it's
just I
a
don't.
what
I'll
is it?
tell you in a minute, though, if you ask me.
It's like, what is it? It's the automatic response.
I
The automatic response. Oh, I'm good. How are you?
don't know if it's
That's
automatic.
what
It's just
that's
not a
what
thought
we're used to doing
for
because
me
it's
to
been
express
so
that.
it's so automatic. Right.
When I think back, when you're a little kid, you're told you don't tell your family business.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
It starts with that. I mean, because we were in a neighborhood, and like you and everything, and you're not supposed to tell what's going on in your house.
That's where it starts at.
That's where it starts.
Yep. 'Cause everything has
So
a
how
root.
are your parents?
They're
Great. How are
good.
you? It's like
It's like everything has a root. Everything starts from somewhere.
somewhere.
It starts
Yeah.
from childhood.
Yeah.
We don't talk about anything. We don't talk about anything that goes on in the house.
No, you want to because they ask, you're a little kid.
Yeah. But it's
And
like,
you're like, you don't know if it's
don't say
good or
anything.
bad to you. It's just a bad experience. And I need to communicate this with somebody. And it's like, I can't say anything.
Exactly. And then that's a big thing.
That's huge.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Because like our kids, our grandkids won't have to go through that because they can get counseling. That did not exist. There was nobody. You couldn't talk to teachers.
Nope.
You couldn't talk to your friends, mom, parents.
Nope. Nobody.
Nothing.
Nobody.
Nothing. And it was just like you are the island. That's it. You don't go talking nothing about nothing and nobody.
Yeah.
You know,
So it's like
all I had was Jesus and didn't even know I was talking to Jesus. I thought I was talking to myself, but I
right.
wasn't.
It's like I'm over here talking to myself,
No, really, that's
but it's like I
yeah,
had good answers for me.
yeah. Or I could talk to my brother because we're in the same house. But I really couldn't because he's 3 years younger than me. He's like, huh?
What?
Yeah. You learn to just package it and move forward.
Hmm. So, first step in learning to receive is acknowledging that I'm not an island. I do need support.
Yes. Yeah.
And then allow people to help. That's it seems simple, but it's a big one.
That's why I'm gonna go pay somebody.
It seems like it's simple. Allow somebody to do something for you
Yeah.
because people will offer to do things and will say, "Oh, no, I got it."
Oh no, I don't do that.
Oh, no, I don't want to bother you. Don't worry about it. That's a
That was a
that's
big
another that's another stock answer.
that was another big thing that I started to overcome. And two, it has to do with that people around me are older now, you know.
Hmm.
And so now I'm at the point where some stuff I just don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about mounting my TV, right?
Well, that's
And
because we've learned over the years, I
I've
don't
done it
have
all.
to do everything.
Yeah, well, because I used to have to do everything,
Right?
right? So now I'm like, you know what? Wait a minute. I need to back this up a little bit.
And
And so
that goes back to the first one. It's like, why don't we ask for help? Because we had to do everything.
we have to do it all.
There was nobody around to help it. You had to get it done.
Yeah. And then
So
when I did ask for help from the
that's
person
just
that I
that.
thought could help me, I was like
Them.
talked about like a dog, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, why can't you do this on your own? This and this and this. So then I had to learn for
Yeah.
myself.
So all that
Do
does
it.
is close everything up. It's like, well, I'm not gonna ask for any help anymore.
No. So now, yeah.
I'll
Yeah. So I'll
handle
get
it
out there and do it
myself.
myself. Yeah.
I'll handle it
Yeah.
myself.
So
But
like I was
when
saying, I want to get my TV mounted, and I I remember my son-in-law said, when you're ready for it to be mounted, then ask me or
you're
whatever.
like, let
So
me call.
see, I'm one of those people. It takes a minute to get it to where I really want that,
Yeah.
done, and I'm like, I've been here
You
for a
start
minute. I,
second
I
guessing it.
like it
You
there, so
start second
yeah.
guessing it because it's like if it means I have to ask for help, maybe I don't really need it.
No, I'm like, I live in an apartment, and do I want to put the holes in the wall? Right? So then I'm like, okay, do I really want the TV there? Okay, do I like it? Do I like where I'm sitting? Do I like, okay, I feel good. I like this is comfortable. Okay, yes, now I'm ready for that to be mounted.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna like ask my son-in-law, hey, I'm ready for it to be mounted. And it took this long too when I lived down in Southern California to have my other son-in-law mount the TV too, because it's like I'm one of those people. Am I going to move stuff around? Am I comfortable where this is at? When I come, do I
Right.
feel good here? Oh, yeah, okay, let me put it there. That's cool because I can't move it after that. I can't go putting more holes in these people's walls. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah,
You
just
can always
asking
patch
for
those
that
holes.
and not
It's like
YouTubing it.
you can always patch those holes.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna want to weak. I'm weakening their stuff. I don't want to do that. But I I will feel good about doing that and not YouTubing it and me doing it myself.
Right.
Because like, okay, I'm alone. I feel alone. Let me do
Yeah.
this
It's like
myself, kind of thing.
that's a thing you have to get to learn how to be comfortable receiving help.
Yeah, yeah. And asking. the asking part, because you're like, I don't want to get the answer that young people get. It. You don't know how to do that? Like, nigga, I'm asking the question for an answer.
Uh,
Can you help me? Yeah.
can you help us sister out?
Can you help me?
Can you
Yeah.
help me? Can you help me?
Yeah. I don't need the smart answer, the smart ass the stuff. I don't need the smart. No, just boom. If I'm asking, because I don't ask a lot, let's do this, kind of thing. So, because normally I'll do it on my own because it's just a habit of me to like my car, right? Put in the water in, put in the going to get the stuff done, and I mean, it just doesn't even the thought doesn't come to have somebody else do it for me or whatever.
Right.
But if I was married, it would take me a minute, and then I would ask because I don't want to do it. I would that would be like a relinquishing
Yeah.
of
But that's the
something.
thing though that we have to get to because we have
Yeah.
to realize that being of the family of God, we are receivers.
Yeah.
He created us to be receivers. So we
Yeah.
have to step into that and
And I'm learning that
be
right
comfortable with
now.
it. So one other thing that we can do is, start opening ourselves to community more,
What does that mean?
getting involved with things and people.
What does that mean?
Because also, you know,
It's like, what are you talking about?
if we're receiving, we're giving. So it's like, what can I get involved with that puts me in a place of community? Is
Mm,
is it getting involved with, something in my church maybe? Is it getting involved with something in my neighborhood? Is it getting involved with, something with kids or something where, I'm giving of myself and I'm receiving from other people?
mm, got it. Yes.
Because it's like, when you're in that leadership position, you're islanding it sometimes. So a lot of the times, so you're not involved with other people.
Yeah. I
So
think
that
for me right now,
might
work
be a
is that,
thing.
yeah.
That might be a thing is to, hey, let me go out and find where there's some other people at.
Yeah. I think that was a big thing for me as far as not working from home.
Yeah.
And so me being out now, I minister to a lot of people. And I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, I remember this. you know. Yeah. So that made a big difference for me.
And allow them to, impart into me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It could
Good
be
time. I like the people.
the
You like the
people.
people?
People is the good thing. The people
You
is a
like
good thing.
you like the people? Yeah.
Connected with the people.
Mhm. And you know what, too? That stemmed into, like I said, that's something I've been really working on this year. It stemmed into work and asking, like, because there's a lot of stuff I don't know, and I will ask.
Hmm.
And these youngsters, I don't know what to call them, anyway. But like, they'll give you like that smart answer, and I'm like, I'm asking the question. You got the answer? Out straight up, because if you're gonna,
Yeah,
they
that
said
might
like
just be
I'm
breaking it down like,
yeah,
I
like
am
I need to
asking
know
because
why this is
I
the
don't
way it is.
know. Yeah, I'm asking because I don't know. Can you help?
Yeah,
Do I need to find somebody else?
yeah. I mean, I actually did that with my manager because I took the something that I didn't understand, and I sat down in their office and I was like, look, you need to explain this to me because I wasn't trained on this.
Yeah,
So can you explain this to me so that I know what this is and how I can do better on my job,
yeah.
you know?
So the stepping into that place of, humbling ourselves
Hmm.
and just learning to be open.
Just learning.
Yeah, learning to be open and just wanting to continue to grow
Yeah,
because
that's
there's
huge.
there's things all around us
Yeah,
we can benefit from
yeah,
if we just open ourselves up to it.
yeah. That's a huge one.
Yeah. And that's what I
Yeah.
think that's where I'm at now. It's like I just want to experience things.
Yeah.
I just want to experience new things and see what's in this world
Yeah.
for real.
You've been going out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's more to do, more to do. And it's a good thing.
Forever.
It's a good thing.
It
So
doesn't end.
so if you find yourself as, being one of those strong women that always feels like you have to do everything on your own and you're getting weary and you're getting tired, get yourself a support system.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Whether
is big
it's
for moms, huh?
whether it's, counseling, whether it's coaching, whether it's books or a podcast that you like, or, making a friend, if you see somebody out there that, you kind of like their vibe, go talk to them.
Yeah.
Go talk to them and, see if there's a connection there. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but you won't know unless you try and see.
I like a thing that you did this year, or was it I started last year, was there was things around the house that you were like, I need help with this stuff. And so
Mhm.
you hired people to do
Yeah.
it.
It's
See,
like
that's a rarity too, because
I don't
normally
need
you're
to do
taught
all this
you
by
don't let people
myself.
in your house. It's
Right.
like,
I don't need to do all
no,
this by myself.
no, right. Like, put some, you know, put this recessed lighting in there.
Exactly. I mean, that's a great example because I
Yes,
didn't have to pay for that.
yes, yeah.
It's like I needed my house to be lighter, and I knew someone who's an electrician, and I'm like, hey, can we work something out? Can we barter somehow?
Hmm.
It ended up working out perfectly.
Yeah.
But it's like that's
But
something
you got to
I
ask,
would
huh?
have known. I had to ask, would you
Yeah,
be willing to do this?
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, yeah.
That was cool. That was cool.
But I'm like, I don't want to be the island anymore.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to be that. I just want to be open. I want to be open to let my light shine, and I want to be open to receive light from other people.
Yes.
That's cool.
We're doing good.
They're doing good, doing good.
Yeah. I hope this is helping people.
I
I really
hope
do.
so.
I hope
I
it's
hope so.
giving permission to step out there.
Because it's conversations that you normally don't have,
Yeah.
but it's like they're there.
Mm-hmm.
We all need somebody.
Yeah.
And so, you don't want to be that person who is thinking that you gotta just take on everything on your own, and then that weight becomes so heavy that it crushes you. We don't have to do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So many people do. And we don't have to do that. We don't have to break under pressure anymore.
No.
No need for it.
There's another thing too on the opposite of this is where you are a person that will go to everybody
Yeah.
and you're expecting how do I put
There's
it?
work you have to do on your own,
Yeah,
but
like
you don't have
you're
to carry it all.
expecting a reaction from people who can't give you that reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a brokenness there that you're expecting this bright idea of answers from these people, and it's like you
Yeah.
just that's when you
And
have to start.
the
Yeah,
answer's got to come from you inside.
yeah, and that's part of that narrowing down that circle
Mm-hmm.
when you're there. And I put that out to like young moms. You know, that's something that you want to narrow that down to somebody that you know that can will be honest with you.
Yeah.
Will be honest with you. That's what you want. If you're looking for the like, what's a key thing to look for? Will that person be honest with me?
Authenticity,
Yes. What was it? Transparency.
transparency,
Yes.
authenticity,
Yeah.
honesty.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
they let you be you and you let them be them?
And
And
love and will still love you. That's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. In love. You gotta add that part.
In love.
You gotta add that part because there's a lot of people. I'm just telling the truth. But you're not
And
telling it
no,
in love. You're
no.
not telling it in love.
Shut up. Because you know what? If the Holy Spirit's not guiding that person
Yeah.
in their
Not gonna be
conversation
like
with
that.
you, it doesn't need to happen.
No.
Okay, let's get real with it. That is a serious thing. If you are in prayer for this and to become, more able to communicate and get through the hard challenges and things not alone, then you got to recognize that person that you're talking to, they have to have that Holy Spirit in them, because then there's no discernment.
Yeah.
Right. So when they're talking, that what they're saying is not coming from the right place.
Yeah, because you have to remember the conversations that you have with people. They are supposed to edify.
Right.
They're supposed
And
to lift you
yes,
up. They're not supposed to tear you down.
exactly. And a lot of times if you're putting in the work that you need to do with the Lord, and you're having your, like I say, take it to the round table with, the Lord, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and you're at the round table and you're doing it. A lot of times when you communicate with the person that you think that you can communicate it with, it's more like confirmation.
Yeah,
Then you're
absolutely.
like
Because you're already gonna
on the
have
right page.
you're
Because
already gonna
remember,
have it inside.
yeah, remember they got the same daddy.
They're gonna confirm what you know
What
already.
yeah, and you'll notice too in teaching your what if it's your church or whatever pastor you listen to. A lot of times you'll go to church and it'll be a confirmation will come from that stage or whatever, and you'll be like, oh, I'm on it.
Yep, that's when you know.
I'm moving in the right direction.
That's when you know.
Those are some key things to look forward to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is good. I enjoyed it.
Me too, man.
So yeah, man, you guys know what to do.
Yes.
Hit that subscribe button, share it, share the message with somebody you know who needs it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get together with your own group. You guys can watch them together and talk about them in your own group.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
With your little inners.
With your inner circle.
Inner circles.
With
Oh,
the
yeah.
with the circle.
That's nice.
Yes. But this has been good though. I'm enjoying this.
And me too. All
Yeah.
right. And so what, we have part 3 next time, right?
Something.
Mhm.
Something. We gonna come up with something.
Wait, I think it's part 3 though.
We got conversations.
Yes.
We got conversations that
Conversation.
move you.
Oh my God. Okay. On that note.
On that
Do you like
note,
my new thing?
indeed.
It holds a lot of beverage.
How much beverage does it hold?
A lot.
32, 64. What is it?
How do I know?
Usually they say it somewhere on the bottom or something.
See, you asked the questions that
Or
are.
it was
I'm just like,
on the package or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Usually it's on the bottom somewhere.
It holds a lot, and it's a lot of water.
He's like, all I know is it holds a lot.
A lot of water, more than my other one.
See, I got my pure leaf tea, and I drunk my tea,
Uh,
and then I've been filling it up with water.
oh, look at you.
Look at me.
Fantastic.
Look at me.
I noticed that I don't drink a lot of flavored anything.
That's because you live in California.
I don't think that's what it is. But I did boil me some tea today and put it in the refrigerator.
Nicholas was telling me, he's like, I can't live in California because they don't have no sweet tea.
You can make it.
Not the same when you can't order it when you go to the restaurant. It's just I can't ask for my half and half out here because there is no other. There's no part of it.
But half of what?
Like half. Excuse me. No, yeah, I'll have a half and half tea.
Can't you
nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows
normal
what that is
tea?
out here. Nobody.
No. Oh,
no, they don't know what it is.
Oh gosh. Well, hey. Bring your own sugar, baby. Your sugar.
We would
I would fall out on your tea.
Yes, I think you would, but it'd be good though. You'd like
It would, you know what? Your tea would probably, I would probably have to put a drip in the.
You'd be like, man, this is the best tea ever.
No, I wouldn't. It'd be like drinking candy.
This is the best tea I
Man,
have
you crazy.
ever tasted.
You crazy. You crazy.
On that note,
Father, I feel jittery.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't pay her no attention. She don't know. She don't know.
Whatever. We'll see you next time.
We will see you all next time on
At
the
the
Beach
Beach House.
House.
Bye.